Worry about it.
16th.
Today is May 16th, 2021. This is my daughter, Leandra Janae what's your name? Leandra Janae Wilson. All right. I was locked up in 2007. I was kidnapped by the state of Maryland, Illinois, because I was making a documentary about the war on drugs, N62528. My store was stolen by my son, Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance, Bank of America, SunTrust Bank, and Deron Battle and Gerald Davis. They signed checks while I was locked up in another state. They forged my name. James Hammond wrote an illegal lease to my son and never canceled my lease. My son cashed checks, made money, and my daughter will tell you this. Now, go ahead. This is her story.
So when I know at that time I was really the closest to Jake, so I know that we was under the assumption that Shorty was locked up, but nobody was really talking to him. So Jake made it to me like he was communicating. So Jake is not really a person who can really read that well. So at that point in time, I was kind of staying with Jake more. I was in school, so I was the one who like always we did parties with Dad growing up. So like the whole business. That's why I'm just kind of confused at how Jake could have took. I don't know how Jake. I'm confused on Jake movement because we were supposed to be helping until Shorty got home. It was never no we was taking it, and then when I even thought things were getting shaky, like with the way he was moving, because Jake wasn't even like I worked for free, like because we weren't supposed to be even getting paid because we were doing it for our parents. So yeah. It was never like that. It was only supposed to be us helping until Daddy got home. Like, it was never supposed to be nothing on him taking it or us using the money and not putting the money away. I ain't never know Jake was, like, we weren't supposed to be doing that. That's never what it was supposed to be.
All right. Now, James Hammond wrote the lease. Jake Davis and Paul Weinblatt participated in the fraud. Bank of America already said they would press charges. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I got the forged checks. Scott Schellenberger refused to press charges against Jay Davis, and he filed charges against me. Then he refused to take me to court. They dropped the charges. Scott Schellenberger also tried to charge me with the murder of, Scott Greenberg?
Yeah, paperwork, yeah.
Scott Greenberg, all right? That's like 3 times y'all done tried to put me in jail for shit I ain't do. And then you charged me with terrorism. So the state of Maryland owed me money. That property on Falls World was for sale for $150,000. Right or wrong?
Right.
$150,000. Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance, Bank of America, SunTrust Bank. Y'all better get your shit together. Because when I come, I'm coming for it all. Jake Davis and James Hammond, that's fraud, fiduciary fraud. That means you go to jail. You committed income tax evasion. That means you go to jail.
Jake didn't want to be a worker. Some kind of way Jake decided that he wasn't going to work and he was going to take it, because that's how I've never even spoke to Jake since he decided the way he moved. That's what severed our bond. Me and Jake has not talked since that. That's what fucked us up, because you can't do that. Like, that's not, you can't.
It's not in your name. I got ownership. I have sole proprietorship. Your mama
can't.
None
of us owned the business.
None
we
of
were
that.
Workers. All of his kids. Nobody made a move. Not even my mother, who was married to him. Nobody was able to make
could sign my checks or nothing. Gerald signed the checks, and those signatures matched the forged check.
Yeah,
they also matched.
Was involved. I know that Jake and Gerald, and because all of them was living together in the house. Everybody started eating off that money, and it was a big thing about money. I never been in, but that was a big problem. And at that point, you got to think Jake don't even know how to read. So all of that.
Jake couldn't read. He couldn't write. They forged the checks. I was making $265,000 a year with a 5% growth every year. I was selling the store for $150,000, and I paid taxes. I want my property. I want my money. I want my standings in the community. And calling me a terrorist ain't gonna get it. Mm-hmm. Now, you can do it the easy way or the hard way, because like I said, I'm making a movie. I'm making moves. I'm changing my product. I ain't changing my hustle. Watch what I mean.